What's your name?
My name is Heather Schultz.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Why did you decide to be part of this organization?
Um, well, we service families of people with Down syndrome, and I have a daughter with Down syndrome. So I've been a volunteer here for 10 years, and I just became staff about 6 months ago.
Okay. What does the organization do, like exactly, that makes you stay?
So, like I said, we service families of people with Down syndrome, generally kids, and we have some adults, but we offer educational resources and social events and programming opportunities that some of these kids probably wouldn't be able to do outside our organization.
Okay. So what do you do here?
I'm the outreach coordinator here, so I'm the person that deals with all of our members. So when they have questions about stuff, they call me, and I also create programs here for us.
Okay. What is your favorite part of what you do here?
I would. It varies from. I love our social events because we have a large turnout, and so it's nice to see um, people that are supporting kids like your own, and then um, the programs that we do. For example, last weekend we took about 50 kids ice skating, and that's something that most of these kids probably wouldn't be able to do. So it was fun to get to hang out with them.
So I understand that you've been here for 10 years, but like how long have you yourself been like part of this cause?
It just 10 years. I mean, my daughter's 10,
Mm.
so when she was born, I found out about the Down Syndrome Partnership, and so I became a volunteer, and then I became a board member, and then staff.
Okay. So how did you come across this exactly? Like, or did someone introduce you to?
Actually, when my daughter was born, her doctor had a family that had a child with Down syndrome, and they called me just to kind of give me some guidance about raising a child with Down syndrome. And they said you might want to look at the Down syndrome partnership, and so that's how I came across it.
So is this a full-time thing for you, or like do you have a job?
This is my full time job.
Okay. Do you like it?
I love it here.
Okay. What is your educational background?
I have a bachelor's degree in legal studies. I was originally a trial paralegal before I came over here. And then right now I'm in grad school getting my master's in human services with an emphasis in nonprofit management.
Do you feel like you are using this, like using what you already have, and like to help this organization?
Yeah, I think with me being a parent of a child with Down syndrome, it's helpful because I can have that perspective of how things apply directly to our kids. And then as far as like my educational background, I mean, the legal background is helpful, just being able to problem solve and, you know, analyze things. And then, like I said, I'm in grad school, so it's totally applicable to what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Can you tell me about the process of like becoming part of this organization?
If you're wanting to be a member, if you have a child with Down syndrome or a relative with Down syndrome, you just go on our website, dspnt.org, and then you can select on our website to become a member and fill out the information. Then we have volunteer opportunities, so you can select to become a volunteer and go through that application process, and then once you pass the background check, you're able to volunteer with us.
Okay. Can you tell me a bit like how we can help? Because I went on your website and
Mm-hmm.
understood like, but like how exactly can we help?
We have the volunteer opportunities. Like I said, if you go through the application process, get put in the system, and whenever we have things going on, we send out those opportunities to you via email. We have several fundraisers throughout the year that we post on our Facebook page, and so with donations and fundraisers, we obviously are nonprofit, so all of our funding comes from giving.